BDD jumping onto the Lucian. First ever competitive game for BDD on Lucian. His mechanics are right up there with the best. There from Khan that actually keeps him alive. Okay, action.
Yeah, flash body slam. This is a 1 versus 4. Good flash from Kuz, who survives for such a long time. But in comes Gorilla. They're trying to protect the Bloblets as BDD. The heroic entrance has to be avoided. Picks up the kill. Grabs first blood onto Beyond. Kuz manages to respawn. Khan turns it all around. And this 4 versus 1 turns into a 5 versus 4 the other way around.
34 minutes into the day, 15 minutes into the game. So much action, it continues. Looking for the turret dive.
Yep, not over yet. Gorilla, he will have to get the heck out of here as the Unbreakable saves him from the damage from the Varus, and the tower can't kill him. Now Ian wants to make a new orders. Ian goes Beyond,
and it's
throws
fight
out
time.
The ultimate, gets nothing. It's going to be another Dragon going over to Longzhu. Do they actually want this? There's the kidnap onto Ian, but he's not the target that they want. He's going to fall down. Good quadra knockup from Gorilla, but he's going to die. That's a 2 for nothing trade for the Dragon.
Super tank, that is the Zac.
Well, BDD should be able to find ADD here. This is why he's the upgraded version as the culling comes down. That is going to be BDD grabbing it in the end. Not investing too much there. Come in. Beyond is nowhere to be seen. That's just going to be smited away. Now Longzhu have a man advantage heading over. Lost a lot of health as Ian, huge taunt, but BDD gets out of the way. The culling onto Maha gets him completely out of the fight, and he's explosive cast away. That is not the direction that it wanted to go, as Ian has the heal from Maha, but it's Longzhu that have control of this fight. Oh my goodness, just the juggling of side of Lucian, but Beyond.
Corruption misses.
He takes a lot of damage, but it's a good knockback. Equalizer comes in, decent positioning just to make sure that Prey and BDD are safe. The inhibitor goes down, heroic entrance does get a decent amount of CC in there, and the damage, the AoE's working out for MVP, but the kidnap, it's launched into an Ian. Just gets killed. It's like he was sucked up into the sky and never came back down. This game seems the Zac was a stronger pick than the Galio, but ADD, he's going to get taken down. Khan just didn't want to get booped away.
That was actually sick. He flashed over his own ultimate to corral the Jace into...
Nice taunt comes in, but the knockups from everything that Longzhu are throwing out are working. The triple kidnap, and Longzhu's damage is gigantic. They will be able to wipe the floor with MVP. BDD throws a full culling in the face of Maha, and I feel like that is certainly a verb used to describe this game. It was a culling of MVP as Longzhu run right over the top. They're not going to let anyone remain alive. 12 kills to 2. It's a huge gold lead, and no more Nexus for MVP Game 1. Longzhu continue their Game 1 winning streak.
And Longzhu looks super clean in doing it. The sort of game where on the one hand, raise your expectation around Longzhu. Clean team, know how to win, aren't going to be playing to the level of their opponents. They lead the game, and they lead it super... Jump onto the Blitzcrank. We've got hookers in the bot lane, two of them.
Certainly do. It's Hook City happening right now. I'm going to step right over that one, Papa City. You guys talk about forcing out of lane. Ian is now getting completely collapsed on. There's the flash kick. Beautifully played. Can't even register the R button. And that is first blood going to Khan.
Bot lane at the same time. AD's already used his ultimate.
And they're going for the dive here as well. He overheats. He's doing a fair bit of damage to Kuz. As Gorilla. Oh, the flash. That was a little bit unnecessary. They don't get the turret. Kuz does survive, but they go 1 for 1, and that is bad news, Bear.
Miscalculated in the bot lane. BDD's here.
All right, Beyond is having a rough time as once again we're going for another dive.
No Zac in this game, but it feels like there's one.
Yeah, BDD just easily picks that one up with another threaded volley. Takes a celebratory turret shot. One of my personal favorites.
They want it to complete.
That's suboptimal.
They wanted it to complete. They actually baited ADD to come through.
And talking about another DD, it is going to be, oh, BDD falling down. Prey should be able to answer this, but decent 1 for 1 once again. Oh no!
Doesn't have the mana.
Prey! He just wants one.
That's time the Chains Corruption hits.
Yep, certainly will understand this one as ADD thrown into a bouncing castle. Few abilities missed, but if you have a whole lot of them to throw out, you may as well get that one to work.
Have information. Goes in.
Yeah, but he just doesn't get it, and he gets a hook instead. Bad news. Prey's going to be able to grab himself a kill. BDD had already killed Max. That was almost...
Oh dear. As well.
ADD.
It's just going to be Longzhu making things happen.
Yeah, and yeah, they're just trying to get some assists on the board here to make their time worth it. Gorilla doesn't get one, unfortunately. He was trying to go for that
particular scenario.
Well, that's just the tip, and all of the buttons land this time. The arrow comes in, but Gorilla probably happy to sit there and dance for a little while. He will move away. Tasty little ducky. Oh, there's the shockwave. The combo comes in. Prey, he's still alive somehow. The seismic shove, and the Kha'Zix is dead. Prey somehow lives after all the buttons are thrown into him. Gorilla's not going to be as lucky, but they at least keep their AD carry alive, and that is jungler dead. Some backs coming in now from Longzhu as Khan's continuing on the bottom side of the map. Arrow is going to get eaten by Kaz. Hook comes in, but immediately cleansed.
Yep.
That was stunning.
But that's the pick we were talking about there, Atlas. That is
forward as blind hook. And they immediately get the pick. That is going to be Gorilla going down. And MVP now with a 5 versus 4 advantage opportunity. Khan trying to deny it as he's going to turn it around. Okay, that is going to be the answer, but Max does flash his way out. The hook lands onto Kuz, and the Cook kickback onto Beyond. May as well have kept it with Cook because he got cooked afterwards. It's now Maha. He's not going to get shoved back, but Longzhu, they're the ones that get the pick, despite some nice hook accuracy in that last exchange from Max.
Meanwhile,
another shockwave comes in. Khan, that was overly aggressive, buddy. Not sure what you were doing there.
Yeah, felt like
an alliteration that I can be proud of. However, arrow flies forward. Oh my God, how did he get it? The dissonance steal from Kaz. You meant cute idea. They don't get it. Hook lands, and the flash out of the shockwave, it just hula hoops as Longzhu look for their opportunity. Khan taking a lot of damage from Maha, but Longzhu on the other side of the fight.
Here we go.
Should be able to get this one. Doesn't get the knock up onto Maha, but lands the kick. Kaz redeeming himself on the Lee Sin. And Max, the last man standing.
Being instantly, you can see what can happen. This will be the 5th kill, so delayed ace coming through
there
for the side. In fact, actual ace coming through from the side of Longzhu. Gorilla initiating and then flashing away.
Okay.
Optimistic.
Yeah, that was another one. There's, oh my God, the double shove once again. That was stunning. Gorilla's going to be able to grab Max. Nice double shockwave. But Gorilla's going to flash his way out, and the damage has been done. Longzhu haven't lost anyone. That's going to be... And then playing in scrubs. Dude's got a long history. There's a big hook. Good flash from Khan. Saves his GA. And the Weavers will trap 3 members of MVP. It's just a matter of man advantage here for Longzhu as they take down Max as well. Good double shockwave once again. But Ian cannot be the only hero on this team. It's once again the same members that have been taken down. And Longzhu should follow Super Minions towards the Nexus.
Yeah,
once again.
It's 5v3, so the game should end here. Chasing on to Beyond, got nothing done on the Kha'Zix. He'll die as well. Game ends here in Longzhu Gaming. Double fire in their Infernals, double fire in their performances. We'll go this week, 4-0.
Yep, unbelievable. Well, not unbelievable, honestly, because we projected this, but it was the way they were able to pick up the victory. Longzhu, not at any stage, looked like they weren't going to be able to take down MVP, even after a dissonance Baron steal. Still so much control, so much power. They'll probably look at that part of the VOD.